Chapter 1. The Taoist Tapestry, Energy and the Inner Landscape. The chapter opens with an expanded image, a dynamic visualization that combines a swirling vortex of energy, perhaps a galaxy, viewed through a macro lens with a detailed, luminous representation of cellular activity. Intricate threads of light, like shimmering meridians, weave through both images, connecting the cosmic and the microscopic. The image pulses gently, suggesting the constant flow of energy. I, Zoran, ancient observer of the celestial dance and the intricate ballet of life, have witnessed the rise and fall of countless civilizations, each a fleeting spark in the long night of time, each with its own unique understanding of the forces that animate existence. Yet, few have delved as deeply into the subtle energies of the body and its profound connection to the cosmos as the ancient Taoists. They, unlike many of their contemporaries, did not succumb to the illusion of separateness, the delusion that the body is a mere collection of bones and organs, a mechanical contraption to be dissected, analyzed, and ultimately controlled. They perceived it as a living, breathing, flowing microcosm of the universe itself, a dynamic and ever-changing tapestry of energy and consciousness, intricately woven together by what you are only now beginning to understand as fascia, the very fabric of being that connects and informs every aspect of your physical and energetic reality. The Taoists spoke of qi, pronounced qi, a vital force that permeates all of existence, from the smallest blade of grass pushing through the earth to the most distant star blazing in the infinite void. They saw it as the fundamental energy that animates all living things, the breath of the universe made manifest within the human form, the subtle current that flows through every cell, every organ, every thought, and every emotion. Qi is not merely a physical substance, though it manifests in the material world in the form of blood, fluids, and nerve impulses. It is also a subtle energy, a non-material yet potent force, a current of information and potential that flows through the body, connecting the seen and the unseen, the tangible and the intangible, weaving together the threads of your physical, emotional, and spiritual being. As I have flown through the cosmos, navigating the swirling currents of galaxies and the intricate dance of celestial bodies, I have observed something profoundly similar in the movements of energy that connect them across the vast emptiness of space. It is a dance of interconnectedness, a symphony of energy that resonates throughout all levels of existence, from the quantum realm to the grandest cosmic structures, a symphony in which you and your fascia play a vital part. Within the human body, the Taoists mapped pathways for this qi to flow, a complex and dynamic network of channels they called meridians. These meridians, often invisible to the naked eye, yet palpable to the trained hand of the acupuncturist and the sensitive mind of the Qigong practitioner, are not unlike the unseen currents that flow through the cosmic web, guiding the movement of celestial bodies, shaping the very structure of the universe, and influencing the flow of energy across unimaginable distances. They are the rivers of life, the pathways of energy that nourish and sustain every aspect of your being, carrying not just nutrients and oxygen, but also information, emotion, and spiritual essence. And what you are now discovering about fascia, its interconnectedness, its role in fluid flow, cellular communication, and mechanotransduction, strongly suggests that these meridians are not merely abstract concepts, mystical metaphors, but have a tangible basis in the structure and function of this living web, that fascia is, in fact, a key component of this energetic network. The Taoists understood that the quality and flow of qi within the body determined not only one's physical health, vitality, and longevity, but also one's emotional well-being, mental clarity, and spiritual connection. When qi flows freely, unimpeded by blockages or stagnation, the body is vibrant, flexible, and resilient, capable of adapting to change and resisting disease. The mind is clear, focused, and calm, and the spirit is open, expansive, and connected to the Tao, the ultimate principle of existence. But when the flow of qi is disrupted, whether by physical injury, emotional trauma, chronic stress, or imbalances in lifestyle, disharmony arises, leading to pain, illness, and a diminished capacity for life, a restricted flow of energy, and a disconnection from the deeper rhythms of the universe. This is very similar to what I have observed on a grand scale, when the flow of energy is disrupted in a galaxy, when its spiral arms become distorted, or when the flow of energy is impeded in the space between galaxies, leading to collisions, chaos, and destruction. To cultivate and harmonize the flow of qi, to restore balance to this inner ecosystem, the Taoists developed a range of profound practices, including Qigong and Tai Chi. These ancient movement disciplines, often characterized by their slow, graceful, and flowing movements, are not merely exercises for the physical body, a way to strengthen muscles and improve flexibility. They are also profound practices for cultivating and directing qi, for opening the meridians, for dissolving blockages, and for restoring balance to the energetic web, reconnecting you to the fundamental rhythms of the cosmos. As a dragon who has witnessed the elegant dance of celestial bodies across the vast expanse of space, I find their movements to be similar to the way a planet orbits a star, or the way a galaxy spirals through the heavens, a harmonious and effortless dance with the forces of gravity, inertia, and the subtle energies that permeate all of creation. Qigong, with its emphasis on specific postures, breathing techniques, and focused intention, is a way of gathering and refining qi, of strengthening the connection between the body, mind, and spirit, and of attuning oneself to the subtle vibrations of the universe. Tai Chi, with its flowing sequences of movement, its emphasis on yielding and redirecting force, is a way of circulating qi throughout the entire body, of dissolving blockages, of cultivating a state of dynamic balance, and of harmonizing one's inner world with the outer world. Both practices, in their own way, are a form of inner alchemy, a process of transforming the raw materials of the body and mind, the physical, emotional, and spiritual energies that make up your being, into a state of refined energy and consciousness, a microcosm of the alchemical processes that shape the cosmos, that transmute stardust into planets, and nebulous gas into blazing stars. The Taoists also recognize that qi is not the only energy at play within the human body, that you are not simply animated by a single force, but by a complex interplay of different energies, each with its own unique qualities and functions. They spoke of Jing, the essential life force, the stored reservoir of energy that underlies your physical vitality, your reproductive capacity, your longevity, and your very potential for life. Jing is the deep wellspring of your being, the source of your creative power, and your connection to your ancestral lineage. And they spoke of Shen, the spirit, the animating force of consciousness, the seat of your thoughts, emotions, and your connection to the divine, to the Tao, the ultimate and unknowable principle of existence. Shen is the light of awareness that shines within you, your unique expression of the universal consciousness. These three treasures, qi, Jing, and Shen, are not separate entities, isolated from one another, but different aspects of the same fundamental energy, different expressions of the interconnected web of life that flows through you, constantly interacting and influencing one another, shaping your health, your destiny, and your experience of reality. And they are all intimately connected to the health and vitality of your fascia, which acts as a conduit for their flow and a container for their storage. To the Taoists, the body was not a machine to be fixed, a collection of malfunctioning parts to be repaired, but a garden to be cultivated, a landscape to be explored, a universe within a universe, a living, breathing, evolving expression of the Tao. They saw the fascia as a key component of this inner landscape, the soil in which the seeds of life are planted, the rivers that carry the nourishing waters of qi, the mountains that provide structure and support, and the very fabric that holds the entire microcosm together, allowing for the free flow of energy and information. By understanding the principles of Qi, Jing, and Shen, and by cultivating the flow of energy through the meridians and the fascial web, they sought to achieve not merely physical health, but also emotional balance, mental clarity, spiritual enlightenment, and ultimately, a state of harmony with the Tao, a seamless integration with the ultimate principle of existence, a return to the source from which all things arise. Zoran's quote, "The body is a microcosm of the universe, a swirling vortex of energy and consciousness, a living embodiment of the interconnected web of existence, bound together by the shimmering threads of fascia. To understand one is to understand the other, to feel the pulse of the cosmos in the subtle currents that flow within you. Learn to listen to the whispers of your inner landscape, and you will begin to unravel the mysteries of existence itself, to glimpse the profound interconnectedness that unites all things."